Good people, Mayor Relevant TV, and before we get into it, check out a Million Store, full link down below, have a look online, spend some P, and don't be shy. If you ain't got no data, you could get free Wi-Fi from your local. You know like that? Let's just hear what Fumes have to say.
Man done another video. Use man as the thumbnail and more clickbait and these dumb things. You know why man's annoyed? Because bro, you're just chatting shit at this point. You're just chatting shit. Man sold his company for 2.5 M's. Sold all ownership. No, I didn't, bro. I own plugged in. Signed for £1 million and have to recoup 5 M's. Bro, what kind of logic are you talking about, bro? Stop teaching the youth stupid stuff. I don't know what was happening when you was managing artists and what deals you got them. But man's got proper lawyers, bro. Like, it's annoying because you don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to sound smart, bro. It's stupid. You know what, man, just teaching the youth the wrong thing. And that's where man has the biggest issue here. Like, you're spreading rumours. And it's rumours. Nothing's factual, bro. And you're telling people about all these investments and rare. But bro, you was managing these people. So what did you do with your money, bro? Because you was trading a second ago. So why aren't you trading no more, bro? It's becoming weird. Like, it's weird, bro.
Go on, yeah, sir. On this big internet. You see it right there, sir. Fumes is fed up. He ain't having it. He's responding back to Bouncer. He said, Bouncer, stop your cap, my guy. You're blagging it to these youths. You're capping. All you do is cap on this big internet. You're pretending to give advice, but really, you're capping. And really, you're begging slowly deep down. Hold up a second. In fact, Fumes, my guy, why don't you say, Bouncer, where are you living right now? With all this coming together, where are you living, Bouncer? When you was doing your thing, my guy, who did you bring in, my guy? Who was you trying to flex with? Nobody but your own team. Ain't that right, Bouncer? In fact, Fumes said it himself, Bouncer, my guy. Why are you trying to sound so smart, but you're really not, my guy? You know, when I first said one or two things about you, Bouncer, I realised what going on this big internet. And I realised there's a couple of man like yourself, Bouncer, on this big internet. Chat, and it sounds good to an idiot with no P. But when you realise what going on, Yasser, and you've been about what you've been about, you realise my man is talking foolishness. You know like that? Easy to fool a man with no P. It's easy to fool a man that's never had. It's easy to fool a man that's never driven. And it's easy to fool a man that's never been. So therefore, when I hear Bouncer talk these good things, I'm thinking to myself, what, yasser, this big internet. How is he trying to convince people out there, sir, with this chat? And then I realized something very simple. The new way and the new era is fooling people to make people buy into your credibility, and then people start giving up the little change they have for learn things. And then I realized I would have ratted a go on really on this big internet. Bouncer, my guy, you forget the basics of life. What you went through is not what Fumes has gone through, my guy. You really come on the internet for chat Fumes' business.
Fumes, the engineer, got signed. On distribution, he got signed, I think he got given around £2.5 million to bring more artists onto his platform. But what he done in instead is he bought jewelry. And this
what go on, yasser, on this big internet. Things that man didn't even know what, yasser, you are put on the big internet about him. What go on, yasser, on this big internet. My guy, what you really doing? What's your real agenda on this big internet, my guy? Certain things you've been coming out with the last few days, my guy, it's weird. Very strange behavior, my guy. It seems something ain't right. Of a saw. Wagwan, really, my guy. You want to talk about gatekeeping, my guy? How come it's always when it's a brown-skinned boy, you have nothing to say about gatekeeping? But them boy there that you was doing business with, that was gatekeeping. You never had nothing to say about them. Car, you was a part of it, my guy, so you was cool and you was happy. You know like that? In fact, Fumes, my guy, let me bring you up to date on what really Wagwan out Yasser on this beginning. Them boy there really want a piece of your business, my guy. And they feel like if they apply pressure on you, on the big internet, you'll crumble and start letting certain people get a piece of your pie, my guy. Because they know what you really have is genius, my guy, what you've done. And because you're not that type of caliber where you scream bad boy, they feel like they can apply pressure on you, my guy, Fumes. You know where you're going, my guy. You know what you want from it. You keep doing you. Don't watch no face. As for you, Bouncer, when it comes to Patex and RMs, my guy, get for know. Them same boy there that gonna buy them things, in the hood, they was tramps. They was the backwash. They had no pee. Y'all didn't like them. Nobody liked them. They was dirt, my guy. So yeah, the minute they get a piece of paper, my guy, they want to get clean. So what? Whose problem is that besides theirs, my guy? They don't want house. They want goods. So what? What is it to you, my guy, that man want to spend it on what they want to spend it on? As long as it's insured, what's the problem? You get your money back. But then again, when you come from the hood, you don't know nothing about no insurance. You know like that. I understand what you're trying to say, Bouncer, when it comes to when you get money, my guy. But get for no, they don't come from a family of money, my guy. They come from a family of they can't afford and they can't buy. So get for no, something, my guy. Everybody out yassa, live and they learn. You know like that? Only a few, my guy, selected few will know. For every 10, you spend 3 and you put away 7. You know like that, my guy? Only some would know. As for you youths out there, so get for know some. In life, you're going to make creations that's good. You're going to do things that people want. If you in life undersell yourself and accept less, don't blame somebody else. Only blame yourself. Oh yeah, need I say, Fumes, my guy, you should know by now how you got set up to get robbed. If you don't know by now, my guy, you ain't never gonna know. Remain relevant TV as always, like, share, subscribe. Peace.